Why do you want to see? Why do you want to have, why do you want to prophesy? You know, why do you want to have access to hidden knowledge? Why? Always that question is going to be asked. You find a lot of people who get excited about prophetic gifts, ability to see, ability to know that which is hidden, ability to prophesy. A lot of people crave for the power and the authority that someone like Elijah had, calling fire from heaven on the ground and all that. But why? Why do you really want this? See, so far as you are going to walk faithfully with God, I mean, you have to operate as a prophet. You have to have been designed by Him, to operate in a certain way. If you are not wired a certain way, I don't know how you are going to be able to do those things. So even in the Bible, you see certain people that God called to do His work, they wanted to run away and He said no. People like Jonah, people like Moses, people like Jeremiah. God was calling Jeremiah. Jeremiah said, no, I'm too young. And He said, I created you like this, I wired you like this to handle this specific assignment. Moses ran away. He ran away. Jonah also ran away. And God said no. God caused him to be captured in the belly of the whale. And we saw what happened when Jonah went there. They received the word and repented. So you have to have been wired in a certain way. But why? Because questions are going to be asked. God will check how true you are, how diligent you are. Are you doing it for money? Are you doing it for fame? It's very important. If you are doing it for money or for fame, you just disqualify yourself. And He will keep watching, He will keep testing you so many times to know why do you really want to do it? Even if you have the call, He will want to see how He will look at your integrity. You will watch your integrity, how truthful you are going to do it. Are you going to say it the way I want you to say it, or you are going to say it your own way? Why do you want this? Are you doing it because of fame? Are you doing it for clout? Are you doing it for money? Or you are going to do it the way that I, the Lord, want it to be done? It's very important. Now, in this time, we find ourselves where the Spirit, He has told us, I'm going to pour my Spirit on all flesh. Young men are going to see visions. Your old men will dream dreams. It's very important that everything that He has shown you, you make it public. Everything He's showing you, make it public. It's not everything you have to put out there. There are some of them you know. Whatever He's telling you, whatever He's revealing to you, to put out there, do it. It's time to overcome that fear that is hindering you and restricting you. And when you come to some of these things, it's like a loaf of bread that has been shared among a lot of people. Person A has a piece of it. Person B has a piece of it. Person C has a piece of it. Person D has a piece of it. Person E, F, G, H. We are all holding pieces. We are all holding pieces of a very big puzzle. And the only way we are able to assemble that whole thing, the big picture, what He really wants to show to us is when people, through obedience, put some of these things He's revealing to people out there. Don't sit down. Don't sit on it. Some of the prophetic dreams, visions He is showing to you is not for you to sit on it. It's for you to make public. It's for you to announce. It's very important. In the time and season we find ourselves, Because out there, somebody has posted a video. There's another person who has seen something, but it does not even, is trying to understand, is not having clarity. When you go ahead through obedience and upload and post what he has shown you, the person who is holding the other part of that prophetic, of that vision, of that prophetic dream, the person holding the other part that is supposed to make that thing complete, gets inspired and gets pushed to also post what God showed to that person. We are in a very crucial time, Now, one of the things you have to understand, if you are a dreaming person, a prophetic person, if you see dreams, you see all that, write it down. You have to write it down. You are not a supercomputer. Some people say, I remember. No. Stop being stubborn. Get a book, write everything you see down. Write every vision you see down. Everything you see, write it down. It's very crucial. Write it down and post it. Because, you see, when God sees your faithfulness in sharing what he has shown you, the way it's supposed to be, you are not mixing anything, you are not twisting anything, you are just sharing it just the way he's showing you. What happens is what? He starts sharing more through you. He will start sharing more of the dreams, more of the visions, and as you continue to have these encounters, as you keep getting these dreams, getting these visions, as you continue to have these encounters, gradually you'll be growing in understanding. You'll be growing in understanding. That dream, that vision, some of you are hearers. What he told you when you went to sleep, that come and share it. Don't sit on it. Somebody's life is dependent on that. A soul is dependent on that. Don't sit on it. It's time for people to come out. How much is it going to cost you to post just one video? This is not a time to sit on anything that God is revealing to you. You have to speak. It's time to start building that confidence and boldness. Whatever He's showing you, start putting it up there. You're not going to be perfect on the first post, second post, but as time goes on, you realize that you are even gaining more confidence in front of the camera and all that. Don't sit on anything that God is showing you, because people's lives depend on it. Because that word, that vision, that dream is supposed to deliver and help someone out of a certain situation. It's supposed to be the key that unlocks a dream another person is sitting on that they are supposed to share to also help another person. It's very crucial. So this is a little say, Thank you once again. This is still Christ Without Borders. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe to this channel. You can click on the link to the bio and go to the YouTube channel. There are a lot of Holy Spirit inspired messages on the YouTube channel, especially the ones I started posting earlier. I started on YouTube, and then God asked me to come to TikTok. So you can go to YouTube, watch the earlier videos I posted, and then,